first letter?
Starting,
Peter.
yeah, starting with the P, Peter. Okay, so
And
what
then he
happened?
came,
Yeah.
and he says like, put the boat out a little bit, and he says cast the net in the water, and Peter said, we've been doing it all day, but he said okay, so he put it in, and a few minutes later, the net was filled with fish, and there was a bunch of rain, and it filled up 2 boats.
Yes. And so when that happened, what did Peter say to Jesus?
Go away, I am the Superman.
Yeah. So, but Jesus, what did Jesus say again to Peter?
Now your job, you're not, this job, no. Now your job is to catch men. No,
Yeah.
catch men.
Yeah, let's be really sure. Together.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Trust in the Lord. Be strong and take heart and trust the Lord. Psalms 27:14.
I know that. He got skin cancer.
Oh, skin cancer. Yeah, yeah. This was. Yeah, he had very serious problem with his skin. He has leprosy, right? Right. Yes, yes. He had leprosy. And how was he healed?
I know this. Then he said, then Jesus like told him to like go inside the river, and then he got healed.
No. Okay. You see.
No point. Oh, okay. So 2-0. Listen. Oh, no. Jesus.
They can, yeah.
Memorize, you get better points. Expression, action and expression. You have expression according to what you sing, then you get good points. Alright? So memorize the song, express with your facial expressions and body expressions. Alright? And if you memorize well, then you get high points. Alright? So remember.
Bless you.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus
Not yet done yet.
너 해보.
Okay.
Over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
The first to the first group that came out.
First group who is first?
Yes, which is Michelle and the brother, right? Yeah, come and bow. All right, and we have the gift. All right, Jesus loved me, that I know. Huh? So that's a good song. Yes, yeah.
Someone's done that.
The three amigos.
Yes. That's not fair. No, we're Rice Krispies, okay?
Rice Krispies.
You're Snap.
All right.
I'm Crab.
Here we go.
You're
Come on, no, say it. Stack.
All right, smile.
Stack.
Rice Krispies.
It's an oval. It's crap.
Right. The third group is the two young ladies.
You are wrong.
Go down the line.
Yay.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, now we take a picture also.
Can we open this?
Not yet.
All right, thank you. And then the last group.
So there's a chance that the man may have did something wrong in his life before he was 38, but we don't know that. We know one thing, that Jesus Christ has promised us healing, spiritual healing. If he gives us physical healing, it's good, but to be in heaven is the greater blessing.
The summer camp happening last week, actually this week. So in this summer camp, we call it EQ camp because we want our children, our kids to grow up in good relationship with others. And it is our final goal to let them trust in Jesus all their life. And education is a lifelong process, and hope our church can continue to have this kind of service to the community. And we thank you very much for your prayer and for the support of our parents, especially the parents of these kids. 多謝大家踮這個 EQ Camp 會當投入咱的心、咱的時間踮中間吼，特別感謝大家來到。另外就是講這囡仔，檢查因是別個教會的囡仔，總是咱教會有分去幫襯因。包括講，互因會當真歡喜，拍乒乓吼，因攏進步足濟吼。另外就是講伊嘛會曉做手工，會曉算講學一寡聖經的金句吼。特別講即個聖經的學習，我相信是對伊一生有一個真大的幫助。
Behold, behold, I stand at the door and knock, knock, knock. Behold, behold, I stand at the door and knock. And if anyone hear my voice, if anyone hear my voice, I will open, open, open
first thing is what? You try to look at the person in a split second, and right away your mind is telling you your assessment of the person. Is this guy look clean? Look okay? Friendly? Happy? Or man of the world? Right? Okay. There are three things that we use. First is visual, that you see the person. Number two, when you start talking, will be the auditory, the visual, the verbal communication. And the third, you will watch the person's mood, his demeanor, his behavior, right? Okay. Now, what do you think is the most important one? When you look at the person and right away, your mind, your computer try to give you some ideas. What this guy you're going to communicate with is what kind of a person. How much percentage do you put on each category? Say, visual, verbal, talking, or his movement, his demeanor, his behavior. Our mind is like a vacuum cleaner. You like suck out a lot of dirt, and then you start talking, communicating. Communicating. It's very, very important. If you heard something that is not really you hear from the person, you should not repeat. You should not repeat. Especially if something is negative. You're talking about gossip. People like to gossip. If somebody say, today I catch a fish this big, and you say to the second person, the person say, oh, that guy caught a fish about this big. By the 10 people, he said, oh, that guy caught a whale, it's about 200 pounds. The distortion depends on who hears the news and whether you're going to subtract or adding something that's supposed to be there. Gossip is toxic, especially in the church when you're here to help the people to say good thing about people rather than saying bad thing behind people's back. Okay. Now, it don't cost you anything to smile. But a person could be always smiling all the time. It's an asset. It's a priceless asset. And we have one here today. Xiao Kuiying here. He's always smiling. And when I see him, I said, he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire in our church. And his brother, his sister is the same way. We have 2 millionaires in our church, I always say. It's very, very important. Hey, some people are born that way? No. Yes, maybe genetic. But a lot of times it's a learned behavior. Is it the nature or nurture? Both. But if you have something you need to pick up, it's smiling. It's something, it doesn't cost you anything. You burn more calories, so you don't get fat. It makes other people feeling good about you and about the person that you're in contact with.
Without business, there would be no civilization, right? So with business, a scientist can work on science, and a teacher can teach, a farmer can farm, so that we could develop civilization. So anyway, that's this. I'm going to talk about small business, all right? That's very, very important. The type of organization. If we're going to start a business, the type of organization. Okay? There are several types of limited partner. Okay? Limited partner, you will know. Okay, you will know that, right? S corporation. Okay. The C corporation. Okay. There's a sole proprietorship. Okay. Sole proprietorship. Now there's the LLC. If you choose the right company, right corporation, you will save millions of dollars. Okay. If you want to start a
business, if you want to start a business, okay, the most important thing, I talked to my brother, he works for small business administration, okay, he told me to tell them that, okay, so I'm going to tell you now. Most important thing, know your business, know. You have to know your business. You never ever you just jump in. You heard people say something, you jump in, okay, and you say you have to know it. You know why there are so many Chinese laundrymen, you know, in America? Chinese can do many things, but how come they only? Because one person succeed in doing laundry, right? So he tell his friend, well, you do it this way, right? So the friend succeed, right? And another friend, right? So that's how there's so many laundrymen, because it's the experience, it's the knowledge, it's the know-how, okay, that make you succeed. If you do not have the know-how, forget about it, okay. If you want to start the import-export business, you have to know how to do that. It's better that you work for some import-export company before, right? Then you know how to do it. You know who is your competitor, right? You know how to run the business, how to promote your business. You know your customer and so on. Then you could start your business. Okay? You have to know your business. Okay? That's important. Okay? Second, okay, as I said, you have to put everything in numbers. Okay? You have a detailed financial plan, detailed operation plan, detailed management plan, in numbers. Okay. The bank wants to know that. Okay. If you wanted to get the loan from friend, you have to everything in number. Okay. That's put everything in number, and this is my own experience. Okay. I kept talking after 25 years in business. I always tell my wife, okay, any business, if you want to succeed, okay, you have to have someone who is not going to allow the business to fail. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to. And I'm the person. Okay, if there is a problem, I have to solve it. Okay, I'm the only one. No, I'm not going to complain. I have to solve it. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Opinion, I'm sure. How do people like you? Or maybe I will just take a few. What do people like you? You have opinion? What you make the people like you?
Smile.
Okay, smile is very important. And what do you feel is the most important?
Remember their names.
You're smart. You're my weakest point. Okay. Actually, based on the Carnegie, you want people like you. You need to interest on them at first, because if you don't have interest on them, a lot of people try to attract people to make dress well, put the all gold on the fingers, try to attract people's attention. But the effect is much less than you go there to interest on the other people, try to find out what the people about. And that's make people like find the agreement point at first. When they have a conflict, church happen all the time. Find the agreement point at first. That's people say, yes, this is our agreement. Then you talk about the difference. If it's not resolved, don't try to resolve instantly. Get the people time to think over. So that's my sort of it's 1 hour, so I just like a quick report. Really.
Thank you.